Come on.
WLPO, Starved Rock local weather.
Well, tonight, as we experience that cold air that we've been expecting, low about 6 above under a cloudy sky, the feel like -12. It's going to be windy all the way into Monday. Sunday, sunny and a high of 5 above, feel like -17, down to -3 and clear on Sunday night.
Or with the free WLPO app. Please thank our sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Heartland Auto Body, Illinois Valley Credit Union, Spring Valley City Bank, your LaSalle Subway, and Town & Country Services. Now, LaSalle Peru Cavalier and Washington Panther boys high school basketball. Here are Jeremy Aiken and Mike Berry on 103.9 WLPO.
Well, thanks a lot, John Spencer, and I am Jeremy Aiken, and joining me this afternoon is Mike Berry for this special matinee basketball game from LP High School, a non-conference game. The Washington Panthers from the Mid-Illini down in the Peoria area, taking on your LP Cavaliers, of course, out of the Interstate 8. And Mike, I know we've done a lot of football games over the years, and I think maybe some baseball mixed in, but I don't know if we've ever done basketball. If we had, it's probably been a while. I know we've done basketball.
We've done a lot of basketball games. It's just probably been 15, 20 years since we have, Jeremy. It's been a long time.
Yeah, glad to have you on. Brandon LaChance taking his mom to Nashville for her 60th birthday, so hopefully they have a lot of fun. Brandon will be back on with us on Tuesday, as we'll be in Ottawa with Princeton and Ottawa. Our game today, as you heard, is Washington and LP. Both teams are struggling to get victories. They're both under 500. Washington is 6-10. They lost last night to a state-rated Morton team, which is always a big rivalry for Washington. And LP on this same court won a conference game over Rochelle. And I'm going to get right to it, Mike. We were talking before we went on the air, and we have a key to the game tonight brought to you by Heartland Auto Body, where quality repairs meet hometown care. Get back on the road with confidence. Heartland Auto Body, your local repair experts led by Jason Maurice and his team. I think, and I think you agree, the key to this game, less than 24 hours turnaround after a high-intensity conference game on a Friday night in Washington. Now, of course, had to get on a bus and come up here, about probably a solid hour and a half drive on the south side of Peoria. You know, there's not really students here. There's not a huge crowd. I think whatever team comes out with more emotion, more intensity is going to have the edge today.
Yeah, completely agree. And we've seen it in college basketball, too, that in high school ranks that both had a game last night, like you mentioned, and there's no crowd here tonight. It's a sparse crowd. There are some people here, but you're going to have to find that energy from within. And whatever team can come out here and do that is going to have an edge.
And, of course, LP has the home court, so that would definitely give them an edge, you would think. And the Cavaliers, again, coming off a win last night over the Hubs of Rochelle. We're going to take our first break of this pregame show, LP in Washington. By the way, the Cavaliers won the JV game over Washington, a highly competitive game. The Cavaliers, though, won in the end 44-38. Of course, you can also watch and listen to today's game. We got Sam back on Starved Rock Media's YouTube channel, so check it out. We're probably about 6 or 7 minutes away from tip. Jeremy Aiken, Mike Berry from LP High School. We got a non-conference afternoon delight for you, a matinee special. LP in Washington. Back with more pregame coverage after this on 103.9 WLPO.
Subway in LaSalle would like to make your day with their new meal of the day. Get a 6-inch sub, a small drink, and 2 cookies for only $6.99. Want more? Upgrade to a foot-long for just $3 extra. The best part? The sub changes every day, so you can enjoy a new deal all week long. Looking to make your day even better? Order through the free Subway app, and your meal of the day will be ready when you arrive. Plus, earn points for Subway Cash with MVP rewards. Get the meal of the day today, only $6.99 at Subway in LaSalle.
Where can you find deals from Starved Rock local businesses? On the Second Chance auction at starvedrock.media. You'll find everything from wine tasting, golf, and water park passes to RPS toys and gift cards from Time Craft Kitchen, That Guy's Secret, Hunter Handyman, The Locker Room, and more. Go to starvedrock.media now while selection's best and grab a bargain while they last. It's the WLPO Starved Rock Media Second Chance auction.
Stick around for more great rock after the game on 103.9 WLPO. Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock. Classic Rock.
Jeremy Aiken, Mike Berry back here at LP High School as we're just a few minutes away from tip-off between LP and Washington. And you heard John Spencer mention live, it went live last night, our Second Chance auction. In case you missed the last auction, which was in December, we have some gift cards, wine tasting, water park passes, toys, and some food as well. You'll find deals. Just go to our website, starvedrock.media, for our Second Chance auction, which went live last night. It's online only, and it'll stay online until 9 p.m. on January 26th. So get yourself a lot of great gift cards and gifts from Starved Rock at pennies on the dollar, as we like to say. Again, Jeremy Aiken and Mike Berry back. We'll have a halftime guest as well here at LP High School. We're expecting to talk to the band director from LP, Jeremy Stevens. So we'll talk about that coming up at the half. Our next broadcast will be Tuesday night, and it'll be Ottawa at Princeton. So we'll go to historic Kingman Gym for Tuesday night. Last night we were at historic Bader Gym. And then always a fun place to do a game. Yeah. Bader Gym, you got the classic
down in the basement almost. Set low. And
where you got the stage. A lot of gyms, the stage is on the end, like St. B.
Right.
But Marquette obviously has it where the stage is actually on the side where the benches are, and they actually have the bleachers for the visiting team fans up on the stage. So that was fun doing the game last night at Bader. Always love doing a game here at AJ Sellett Gym. And of course, Tuesday night, always a treat to do a game at Kingman Gym, which one of the top gyms, I think, in all the state of Illinois. So much history, and it'll be fun to see Princeton and Ottawa. We're going to take our final break. We'll come back. We should be about ready for starting lineups and tip-off from LP High School. Back in a moment.
When a play breaks down on the basketball court, you've got the rest of the game to make up for it. When something breaks down at home, you need prompt and professional service. Town & Country Services has their phones manned 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so your problems and questions are all taken care of promptly and professionally. Town & Country offers free estimates and affordable rates, are licensed professionals, and have been a staple in the Illinois Valley since 1919. When you need prompt professional service, call Town & Country Services in Tonka or Princeton.
Town & Country Services.
You don't want to leave your home, but what if there was a place you could maintain your independence and enjoy the comforts of home with the security of community? That place is Greenfield Retirement Home in Princeton. Hi, this is Lynn Olds, Administrator at Greenfield Retirement Home. Our sheltered care services are licensed by the state of Illinois and provide 24-hour licensed nurses, homemade food, housekeeping, and more. Saying goodbye to your home is tough, but Greenfield Retirement Home can make it easier. Call 815-872-2261 to schedule a tour today. Check us out on the web at greenfieldhome.org.
On your radio, on your mobile, and your smart speaker, too. Starved Rock Local, 103.9 WLPO.
Star Spangled Banner. Jeremy Aiken, Mike Barry back. Mike Sabatini on the camera on the Starved Rock Media YouTube channel. And ready for the starting 5 for both teams here. And starting with the visiting Washington Panthers, Will Martin, number 3 in the backcourt. He's joined by number 4, Will Lewis. Also in the starting lineup, number 12, James Johnson. Number 23, Pierce Martin. And also in the lineup, number 5, Luke Komlenski. So Martin, Lewis, Komlenski, Martin in there as well for Washington. Your LP starting lineup, Mike, I was able to get this in advance. I happen to know the PA guy.
Oh, yeah.
So that helps a little bit.
It does.
Mikey Hartman, of course, in the backcourt for the Cavaliers. Eric Sotelo. Braylon Bond starting today. He came off the bench against Streeter. And in the front court, Nick Olivero, a 6'3 senior. And the freshman, number 24, Marion Persic, the 6'3 freshman. So for LP, it'll be Hartman, Sotelo, Bond, Olivero, and Persic. Hartman, a senior, Sotelo, a junior, Bond, a junior, Olivero, a senior, and Persic, of course, freshman for LP. So that's our starting lineup for Washington and LP. The big key for LP, of course, Mike, besides just coming out with energy, the last game we did here against Streeter, Marion Persic got 2 fouls within the first minute and really wasn't a factor in that first half. And when, you know, arguably your most talented player sits out the entire first half and you dig yourselves a hole, sometimes it's, even with them back in the second half, it's too hard to come out of that hole.
Absolutely. You want to keep your best players out there, keep them out of foul trouble, especially early on, and give yourself the best chance to get a lead early on.
We're ready for tip-off here. Jeremy Aiken, Mike Barry. We're going to get this one going. Probably about 5 minutes early. We've been kind of early pretty much every night so far this season. Advertised 4:30 tip, but we'll get this started at 4:25. The tip is they're going to redo it as it went over both players, Persic and also James Johnson of Washington. And LP controls the second tip. Here comes Braylon Bond over to Marion Persic, the freshman. Persic with a right-handed dribble. Kicks it in the corner to Olivero. Hartman left open, wide open for 3. Got it.
Nothing but net.
You can't leave Mikey Hartman wide open from the top of the key. And Hartman gets LP ahead 3-0. LP got the offense going last night, putting up over 80 points against Rochelle. Our first look at the Washington Panthers offense here. And they're going to fire a 3. No good from the top of the key by Will Martin. Rebound cleared by Persic for LP. Hartman inside to Sotelo. Back out to Mikey. He thought about the 3. Instead will drive. Kicks it out. Eric Sotelo 3. No good. Rebound cleared by Washington's James Johnson. And he'll bring it down himself. Going to work against Persic. Kicks it in the corner out top to Andre Lewis. And James Johnson, a 6'4 junior. So that's probably the matchup to watch. Persic and Johnson. And Johnson's going to go to work down low against Persic. Kicks it out. 3 on the way for Washington. Is no good. That shot was missed by Kamensky. Persic got the rebound, and here's Marion the other way for LP. Left-handed dribble, picks up the dribble, kicks it to Olivero. Bond works it inside Sotelo. Bond out top to Hartman. Mikey thought about the 3. Instead goes down low to Nick Olivero. Olivero goes to work, spins, kicks it out. Persic 3. Front iron no good. And a rebound clear by Johnson of Washington.
Good ball movement by LP. Just couldn't get that shot down.
Johnson's going to fire 3 for Washington. No good. And rebound cleared by Sotelo of LP. Quickly gets it ahead to Mikey Hartman. 3-0 LP on a 3 by Hartman. We're 2 minutes into this one from LP High School. Here is Sotelo. One-on-one. He kicks it out to Braylon Bond. They find Hartman. Mikey thought about 3. He will take it. And
there we go.
Hartman 2 for 2 from long range, and we're going to have an early heat check today. Whether you're too hot or too cold, remember Town & Country Services is doing whatever it takes. As we're going to have a Mikey Hartman heat check next time down on offense. And there's a nice nice hustle steal by Persic of LP. Marion's going to look to go coast to coast, and he's going to get a charge. Yeah.
So early on, Jeremy, a lot of energy from both teams. Just a little cold shooting other than Mikey Hartman.
Persic took it to the basket. I think Coach Seneca can deal with that. Marion was aggressive, but you got to give Washington credit. That was Luke Kaminsky who took the charge. And, you know, he goes 5'10", 150, Mike, and he had Marion Persic bearing down on him. So got to give credit for the Washington player hanging in there and taking a charge. There's a three on the way, a long three. No good by Kaminsky for Washington. Ball batted out of bounds. The last touch by the Cavaliers. So the Panthers of Washington will inbound underneath their own hoop. 5:13 to go here in the first. It's 6-0. Mikey Hartman over Washington.
Right, basically.
LP with some solid defense, safe to say. 3 minutes in, and their opponent has yet to score. Now they get down the baseline, layup up and in. So he faked the three and drove. That was Luka Kaminsky.
That's a nice move.
Yeah. LP, I think, sold out on trying to stop the three. And the Washington player used the pump fake, drove the baseline. And the Panthers into about a 3-minute drought on offense. LP leads 6-2. Here is Sotelo for the Cavaliers. Looking to beat his man, the man-to-man defense for Washington. Here is Olivero, bounce pass to Hartman. Hartman looking for Persic, but he's not there, not open at least. Marion comes out to the top of the key over to Bond. They go underneath to Hartman. Mikey flips it out. Sotelo, three, no good. We had a good look up here. It looked right on line.
It's going to be a foul on Washington.
Yeah, on the box out. Braylon Bond of LP got boxed out, and they're going to get Luke Kaminsky. And two subs in for Washington. Number 14, Colt Craighead, and number 21, Dean Davidson come in for Washington. So first two subs of the afternoon for either team. LP inbounds. We're about halfway through the first quarter. Hartman gets stopped on his drive, kicks it out to Sotelo. Sotelo spins, kicks it out to Olivero. Olivero spins and kicks it back out to Braylon Bond. Tight man-to-man defense for Washington right here. And they're going to find Persic cutting underneath. Marion puts it up and in. Again, nice patience by LP's offense.
Yeah, good ball movement early on here in this game.
Yeah, Washington's got that man-to-man defense, which is tough to get by, and LP just waited, got the cut down low from Persic, and Marion's on the board with his first basket. 8-2 Cavaliers. Here's Johnson guarded by Persic. Johnson goes to work, and he gets
nice
pickpocketed by Mikey Hartman. Hartman one-on-one break, lays it up and in. Nice steal by Hartman. Mikey's got 8 of LP's 10 points, and the Cavaliers lead 10-2. And you're right, Mike. No shortage of energy so far by the Cavaliers.
No, it's coming up big on the defense. Getting a couple steals early. There was a charge there on the way, but that's going to play into LP's favor for sure.
And LP with in-your-face man-to-man D, but that's a three by Johnson. Yeah, he deep three from the corner, and that quiets the crowd a little bit. 10-5 LP. Here's Persic going to work. Oh, just bounces out. Marion misses the runner, and rebound cleared by Washington. 2:45 to go here in the first. It's 10-5 LP over the visiting Washington Panthers. In the game, again, a couple subs for Washington, including Dean Davidson. And that layup was missed. And a rebound by Sotelo, and he's going to get fouled. The layup was missed by Washington's Pierce Martin, number 23. And the reach-in is going to go against Martin. So many times you see that a player misses a layup, and then they can't help but reach in and commit a foul because they're disgusted.
That's right.
It happens. That's only the second team foul.
You really want that ball back when you miss a play like that.
Yeah, you're frustrated. And he'll take a seat for Washington. LP turns it over. They tried to feed it into Hartman.
Yep. Forced a little bit there.
But Kaminsky for Washington gets the steal. 10-5 LP. Washington with the basketball. Johnson looking for the screen. He gets it, drives to the basket. Layup, no good. And Sotelo with the rebound. Johnson just kind of lost his body control there. Persic the other way, up and in.
Great control the other way by Persic.
Yeah, you get Marion going full steam downhill. And we saw it in football with a quarterback. He laid some licks. He would not avoid the contact. As a freshman, maybe he'll get, as he gets older, he'll start sliding and avoiding that. But he's a big guy, big, strong player. 12-5 LP, Washington with the ball. 3 on the way is short by Andre Lewis. And rebound cleared by the Cavaliers. Here's Mikey Hartman. He's got 2 threes already this afternoon. Next basket for him will put him in double figures.
All right.
Sotelo finds Braylon Bond. A give and go to Hartman.
Nice pass.
Oh, just short. He might have got bumped. Yep. A lot of contact. They let it go. And Washington clears the rebound. 1 minute to go here in this first quarter. 12-5. LP with the lead over Washington. The Panthers looking for maybe some isolation here with Johnson. He's going to step back, shoot a 3. Got it. Wow. That was a smooth play, James Johnson.
His second 3-pointer of the night.
A 6'4" junior. And makes it a 12-8 LP lead. Here's Braylon Bond. Forces it into a cutting Hartman, and it's stolen away by Kaminsky. So Kaminsky's got 2 steals. And let's see if Washington holds for 1 shot here. Looks like they may. They're going to spread it out with Johnson with the basketball, guarded by Persic. Marion looking for the screen, and it comes. Johnson's going to go to the basket. Shot up. Contact. Nothing called. Missed the shot. Here comes Persic. Kicks it out. Hartman. 3. No good. Rebound Johnson. We're down to 4 seconds. He kicks it ahead. They're not. Oh, they do get a shot off at the buzzer. No good. The shot was missed by Dean Davidson. And that's it for the first quarter. Quite a bit of energy for this 4:30 start time. And the Cavaliers lead after 1 over the visiting Washington Panthers, 12-8. We'll be back with the second quarter brought to you by Spring Valley City Bank after this on 103.9 WLPO and on our Starved Rock Media YouTube channel.
Let the good times roll at the Starved Rock Country Community Foundation's 3rd annual celebration. Mardi Gras Carnival is Saturday, March 1st at Seneca's Oak Ridge in LaSalle. Enjoy cocktails, great music, dancing, and 6 stations of delicious food, including a dessert charcuterie board. Experience an entertaining live auction with auctioneer Marty McConville. The Mardi Gras Carnival is presented by the founding board members, longtime supporter Ethel McConnell, Hometown National Bank and Trust, Advantech, Financial Plus Credit Union, Wheatland Title Company, Eureka Savings Bank, Aaron Studeman of Coldwell Banker, Mendota attorney David Khalil, and First Aid Bank. SRCCF has awarded 225 grants and scholarships totaling over $2.3 million. It's time to celebrate. Get tickets at srccf.org or call Janice at the Starved Rock Country Community Foundation office. Don't miss out on the great food, exciting live auction, dancing, and fun at Mardi Gras Carnival, March 1st. The Starved Rock Country Community Foundation Mardi Gras Carnival is brought to you in part by Starved Rock Media.
Tickets to the game and wherever you go. Download the free 103.9 WLPO app today.
Jeremy Aiken, Mike Berry back on 103.9 WLPO and the Starved Rock Media YouTube channel. Cavaliers lead the visiting Washington Panthers 12-8. Washington with the ball to start the second quarter. Johnson goes to work, kicks it back out to Andre Lewis. Lewis takes a few dribbles and kicks it out. Here's Colt Craighead. Back out to Johnson, guarded by Marion Persic. That is the matchup to watch today.
That is.
And a 3 on the way is no good. Rebound Nick Olivero. The 3 attempt by Will Martin of Washington. No good. Olivero clears the board for LP. Here come the Cavaliers. Persic guarded by Johnson. And Johnson bumps Persic. He gets a pick. Goes to the basket. Move. And Marion gets another bucket. No call.
6 points for Marion.
It's been Persic and Hartman, I guess.
That's it.
That's the scoring.
That's the scoring. 14 points.
Washington works it down low, and that is number 4, Andre Lewis, with his first basket of the afternoon. 14-10, LP with the lead. 6:45 to go until halftime. You're listening to the second quarter, brought to you by Spring Valley City Bank. Here's Persic out top. Marion still with the dribble, passes it to Eric Sotelo. In the corner to Olivero. LP's got their starting 5 in there. In fact, Cavaliers haven't went to the bench yet this afternoon. Shot was missed, and rebound cleared by Washington. Lewis, and he went for a second straight layup, missed it. Here come the Cavaliers. Olivero kicks it to Braylon Bond. 14-10 LP. Hartman out top to Persich. Now we're going to get LP's first sub of the day coming in momentarily. Hartman with it, and it looks like it's going to be Wyatt Kilday waiting at the scorer's table. Persich drives. Are going to get a bump on James Johnson of Washington.
I believe his first foul.
Yeah.
So both big men with a one foul apiece now.
A pair of 21s come into the game for both LP and Washington. The 21 for LP again is Wyatt Kilday. And for Washington, Dean Davidson, who was one of their starters. I'm going to guess the weight in the roster is wrong. Mikey Hartman with a shot jumper, no good. They have Dean Davidson, Mike, listed as 6'1", 105 pounds.
I think he's gained a little weight.
Yeah,
that's accurate.
He's very, I mean, he's skinny, but he's got to weigh a little more than 105 pounds. Lewis goes to work, no good. And here comes LP Hartman with the rebound. Persich for three, no good. And a rebound Lewis for Washington, 14-10. LP with the lead. The Panthers running.
Oh.
Bond's going to...
Blocking foul.
Yep, tried to take the charge, but he's going to call for a block.
Just couldn't get his feet set quick enough, but yeah.
That's going to send Will Martin to the line for Washington. He'll have 2 free throws coming up. So Braylon Bond's first foul. Team's first here in the second quarter. Of course, Mike, the last time you would have done a high school basketball broadcast would have been before the new rule in high school where no more 1-and-1s anymore.
Oh, I was going to say, I thought you were going to say that they put nets on instead of the beach baskets.
Well, that too. But he makes the first, misses the second. But again, no more 1-and-1 anymore in high school. Basically, when the team gets to 5 fouls, the other team shoots 2 free throws the rest of that quarter.
Yep, that is new.
LP got pressed, and Coach John Seneca calls a timeout. And waiting to see if it's a 30-second. Yeah, so we'll keep it right here, just a 30-second timeout. Again, the second quarter is brought to you by Spring Valley City Bank. Our local basketball programs aren't the only local favorites with a legacy of success. For 119 years, Spring Valley City Bank has been a trusted partner in helping our community with all their banking needs. Visit their locations in Peru or Spring Valley. Here in the Spring Valley City Bank second quarter, scoring's been hard to come by so far. LP with just a bucket in the second quarter. Washington's got the 1 3-pointer. It was 12-8 after 1. It's now 14-11. LP with the possession arrow and with the ball, as we saw Washington for the first time put in a full court press, and it looks like they're going to stick with that here.
It's giving a little bit different look here.
Yeah. Ramping up the pressure on defense. And Hartman's trying to avoid a double team, trying to stay out of it. He gives it to Persich, to Olivero. Here's Persich. LP's got to get it over, and Marion throws it away. Yep. Here's Davidson, kicks it out to the basket. Layup is no good. Too hard. Rebound Persich. The layup was missed by Pierce Martin of Washington. LP again having issues, and they throw it away. Olivero with a turnover. Layup the other way. Will Martin is up and in. And another timeout by LP. I think Coach Seneca needs another 30-second, Mike, to try to get this full court press figured out.
All that momentum that LP had, they really outplayed Washington most of this game so far. We're still early on, 4:41 left to go in the first half, but Washington with that defense and pressure has really come back, and they're only down by 1 now, 14-13.
Yeah, LP, like Mike said, has been in control, but Washington now, you look up the scoreboard, a 14-13 game. It'll give us a chance to check our Subway of LaSalle scoreboard update. Tonight's scoreboard update brought to you by your local Subway in LaSalle, Spring Valley, Peru, Marseilles, Ottawa, and Oglesby. Sandwiches made with freshly baked bread and fresh ingredients right in front of your eyes. Subway, eat fresh. Tri-County Conference girls got going today, their tournament. Thank you, John Small, sending scores. Marquette girls beat Midland 51-36, and Seneca girls beat Putnam County 48-20. Back in action here. LP beats the press. Olivero off the glass. No good. Rebound fought for. Put up. No good.
Free throws coming up.
Yep, and that's a new player for LP. Jamison Hill, number 11. Hill provides some size off the bench for the Cavaliers, and he'll go to the line for 2 as he immediately made an impact, getting that offensive rebound. Jamison's first free throw back iron, no good. So the lead for the Cavaliers remains at 1, 14-13. That foul for Washington was on Dean Davidson, just his first. Second free throw, Jamison Hill, is good. So Jamison in the scorebook for LP today, his first point.
The first one outside of Persich
and Hartman.
Hartman, yeah.
15-13, LP with the lead over Washington. Here come the Panthers. Davidson drives, kicks it out top to Kaminsky. In the corner over to Pierce Martin. Martin finds Dean Davidson. Davidson back out to Martin. Martin calls out a signal for Washington. And they finally get it to Johnson. Persich is on the bench right now, so you got to think Washington would try to find Johnson, and they do. He's now guarded by Sotelo. He's going to get the pick. Johnson going to work. Spin move. He might have got, boy, he got away with a walk.
Oh, yeah, he did. A couple extra steps there.
Yeah, and he got the layup, and we're tied at 15. So, hey, if they don't call it, 15-15 game now. Here comes Mikey Hartman to Eric Sotelo. Sotelo looking to drive baseline, and he stepped out of bounds. So turnover, LP.
We got a good angle up here. That was a close call.
And Coach Seneca says, you know what? I feel some momentum changing. Let's get the freshman back in there.
Yep.
Marion Persich back in for LP. He's had a great start to this afternoon's game. And getting a breather will be Braylon Bond for LP. Also on the bench is Wyatt Kilday after he came in. So we're tied at 15. 3:30 to go in this Spring Valley Citibank second quarter. The visitors of Washington with the ball as they fought their way back to a tie game now. The LP bench clapping, trying to get their players to play some D here. Kaminsky drives the baseline. It's cut off, kicks it out to Martin. Kaminsky, a long pass ahead to Will Martin. A long three by Johnson, no good. Rebound cleared by LP's Nick Olivero. Quickly ahead to Eric Sotelo. Bounce pass in the corner to Hill. Back out top to Olivero. Olivero, one of the top scorers for LP scoreless so far. Persich. Marion throws it to Mikey Hartman. Hartman down on the baseline to Jamison Hill.
Foul.
And he gets it to Sotelo, and he's going to be fouled before the shot. And it's going to be a push called on Luke Kaminsky. That's his second.
Yep.
And Washington going to keep him out there for now. Their head coach, Eric Schermerhorn. Oh, nice pass.
That was Hill. Sotelo with the pass.
Yeah, assist by Sotelo found Persich. And then we have a rare palming violation called against Washington. So that's a turnover on the Panthers. And LP gets the lead back. 17-15. So Washington still has not had the lead. They tied the game. First time they tied it since it was 0-0. But LP gets the lead back, and they look to extend that lead. Here's Sotelo. Jumper, good. Nice. Yeah, Sotelo thought about trying to beat his man off the dribble.
Yep.
But the Washington defender did not give him any room.
The little fake gave him a little bit of room to make that shot.
19-15 LP, the lead back to 4 as they've scored the last 4 points. Johnson, left-handed dribble guarded by Persich. Kicks it out to Will Martin, over to Lewis. He kicks it over to Pierce Martin. Gets his man in the air, and that's going to be a 2-shot foul.
Yep, on Hill.
Yep, number 11. He got Jamison up in the air. Nice move by Washington's Pierce Martin. Just couldn't convert the and one, but he'll go to the line for 2. That is the first foul of the afternoon on Jamison Hill. Second foul this quarter on LP. First free throw by Washington's Pierce Martin is good. Back in for the Panthers is Dean Davidson, and he'll give Johnson a breather. So we'll see how long James Johnson is out for Washington. 19-16 with another free throw coming up for Washington. It is up and no good. Front iron. Rebound fought for. And it bounces to Nick Olivero of LP. Here comes Sotelo. Cavaliers by 3 with the ball. Under 2 minutes to go in this first half. Here's Marian Persic. Marian calling for his screen. He gets it. Dribbles to his left. Still dribbling. Hands it off to Mikey Hartman. In the corner to Sotelo. Oh, he tried to get Persic posted up, but the pass just wasn't there.
Right. Just led him a little too far, and Persic could never catch up with that one.
And that was a quick break for Johnson of Washington. He's right back in the game, kind of a offense-defense substitution there. Gave him a breather on defense, and they get him back in there for offense. LP kind of picks up a little bit of a press, and then they back off after the inbounds. 19-16, the Cavalier lead over Washington. We're under 1:30 to go in this Spring Valley Citibank second quarter. Lewis for Washington kicks it out. 3 on the way by Martin is good.
Wow. Tied up again.
Pierce Martin, nothing but net on the rainbow 3. And we're tied at 19.
6 points for Martin.
Down low is a lot of traffic, and Sotelo gets bumped and fouled. We'll see who the foul is on the Washington Panthers. That'll be Martin, that being Will Martin, his first. Still not in the bonus. Actually, the next foul by Washington will put LP in the bonus, as the Panthers have 4 fouls in this quarter. They inbound it to Persic. Marian handing it off to Mikey Hartman. Hartman all the way to the rim, lays it up and in. Wow, Mikey just didn't stop. And Hartman in double figures. Layup the other way by Martin is no good. Kind of a runner, actually. And rebound cleared by Marian Persic of LP. 21-19 Cavs. Here is Hill for the Cavaliers. Cavaliers in their home whites with the red letters, red numbers. Down baseline, Sotelo, jumper, no. Rebound cleared by Washington's Andre Lewis. Down to 35 seconds to go. Panthers looking to tie or take the lead. And they may hold it for 1 shot here. Looks like they're intending to do just that. Johnson not in the game right now for Washington, their main scorer.
Interesting, isn't it?
Yeah. Now we've seen number 23, Pierce Martin, put up 6 points, including a 3 here recently. Maybe it'll go to him. Lewis instead going to drive to the basket, lays
nice
it up
move.
and in. Yep.
Just waited for the seam and found it.
Yeah, they kind of cleared out the lane for him. Hartman the other way, forces a jumper, short, no good. And that'll be the end of the half. And we're all knotted up with a half in the books. It's LP 21, Washington 21 at the half. And we'll be right back on 103.9 WLPO.
Hall basketball isn't the only favorite with a legacy of success. For 119 years, Spring Valley City Bank has been a trusted partner helping our friends and our neighbors. Hi, I'm Stan Wolf. Spring Valley City Bank believes in the power of relationships and experience. With knowledgeable lenders and a strong commitment to you, we're proud to be a solid community foundation, just like Hall basketball. Call for an appointment or just stop by our Spring Valley or Peru branch. Do business with your friends and neighbors at Spring Valley City Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is where you go when you need to know. 103.9 WLPO. Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock. Classic Rock.
Jeremy Aiken back here at LP High School. It is a 21-21 game here at the half, and I have a special guest today representing the LP band program. It's Mr. Jeremy Stevens. And Jeremy, welcome to the broadcast here on Starved Rock Media and 103.9 WLPO. LP has built quite the marching band tradition and band, and I guess just overall, how's the season gone so far?
It's been a really great year for the LP band. We kicked off our marching band competitive season, runs concurrently with football.
Yeah.
And we ended up our competitive season as grand champions of the Western Illinois University competition. About 25 bands there.
Wow.
We were placed first out of all of them. Marching band is really an any given Saturday type of competition. You never know what you're going to get going into it. So the fact that we had just that awesome day and awesome end to our season was really special and something that I know our students here, the parents here, the community here really loved and appreciate it. So we've been really working off of that momentum all the rest of the year into even into our concerts, you know, the sit-down band side of things. And this has been some of the best that our bands have been playing up in the loft at the basketball game. So the excitement is real, and there's a lot of positive momentum, I think.
How long, I guess, is the actual quote-unquote band season then? Is it? I mean, it's pretty much covering almost the whole school year, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's broken up into a lot of different places, right? We start really marching band at the end of the school year, so about May is when we start our music for the next marching band season. We do band camps over June and July. You know, we play our home football games. We do all the parades around, and that goes around to the last week in October, usually. And then, so that's the end of that competitive marching band season. And then we start doing concert band, you know, symphonic band, wind ensemble, all of that good stuff starting right there. And that goes all the way to the end of the school year, to our spring concert in May. Around the end of November, when the basketball season starts, that's kind of when we concurrently have basketball band happening with that. And we also have our jazz group that plays at all of our concerts as well.
What's it like to be able to perform at two venues like Howard Fellows Stadium and Matheson Auditorium?
Oh, it's magical, you know. It's really unparalleled in high school arenas across the state, and it's really one of the most special things about being part of the community here at LaSalle Peru is these storied and beautiful facilities that we get to perform in and rehearse in. It's something that I try not to take for granted, but I'm sure if you know, you look around for the other high school stadiums in Illinois, or the other, you know, gymnatoriums across the state in various places, it's something we're really lucky to be able to do.
Jeremy Stevens with the LP band program. Final thing, Jeremy, looking ahead of the calendar and for the community, what do you guys have coming up in the near future?
Sure. Well, this one's very short notice. You know, we raise a lot of money. We do a ton of fundraising to do all the things that we do. We have our trivia night tonight. And that's pretty full up. You know, we're lucky to have a lot of people coming in and for that. We do more fundraisers throughout the year, but really we're looking at the junior high band festival where we perform with the local junior high bands and choirs. That's on Wednesday, February 5th.
Okay.
And then we'll have some various concerts and those things throughout the year. We're going to be at the Plainfield Central Band Festival on March 1st, I think. And then our own concert will be coming up at the end of April.
All right, and where's tonight's trivia at?
The night's at Columbus Hall in downtown LaSalle.
All right, well, there you go. If you're a trivia buff, just want to help a great cause, go to the Knights of Columbus tonight, support the LP band program. Jeremy Stevens, thanks for taking time, and best of luck in the rest of the season.
Appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Once again, I was Jeremy Stevens with the LP band program here at half. And this basketball game, while we're in for a treat in the second half, it's 21-21 LP in Washington. Back with some halftime numbers after this.
Drop the kids off. Get to work on time. Pick the kids up. Get them to practice. You need more time in your day.
Hi, I'm Steve Piano with Illinois Valley Credit Union in Peru and Princeton. At IVCU, we know you don't need one more thing. That's why IVCU is here to help with free online and mobile banking. IVCU is at your fingertips anytime, anywhere, any place with personalized banking solutions that fit your busy lifestyle. To learn more, visit IVCU's new website today, ivcu.com. IVCU, you are who we are.
Illinois Valley Credit Union, member NCUA.
Coolmaster, the area's leading home improvement company for more than 60 years, wants to help you with your remodeling project. Reduce your energy consumption year-round with Coolmaster's selection of high-quality, Energy Star-rated windows and doors. Coolmaster also provides high-quality siding, soffit, glass showers, and 3-season rooms. Call 223-8972 for a free estimate, or visit the Coolmaster showroom on 2nd Street in downtown LaSalle. Coolmaster, the Illinois Valley's leader in window and door replacement.
Are you an 8th grade student or the parent of an 8th grader? Then Marquette Academy has an amazing opportunity for you. Hi, this is Mindy McConaughey, admissions director. We're giving away a full and half-year tuition to 2 lucky incoming freshmen. Join us Wednesday, January 22nd for our annual high school open house at 6 p.m. There will be an activity fair with athletics, clubs, organizations, and guided tours. Find out about scholarships and meet the Crusader family Wednesday, January 22nd, starting at 6 p.m. at Marquette Academy's High School Open House.
You worry about your loved one, but they don't want to leave their home. It's a really hard decision and one that can cause many sleepless nights. Have you checked out Greenfield Retirement Home in Princeton? Hi, this is Lynn Olds, administrator at Greenfield Retirement Home. Our sheltered care services offer the comforts of home with the security of community. Your loved one will have 24-hour licensed nurses and won't have to worry about laundry, meals, and much more. And you get peace of mind. Call Greenfield at 815-872-2261 to schedule a tour today. Check us out on the web at greenfieldhome.org.
These are a couple of great teams, but the real super groups like AC/DC, Def Leppard, and Journey play after the game. 1039 WLPO, Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock.
Jeremy Aiken and Mike Berry back at LP High School as we continue with our halftime coverage. I want to thank Jeremy Stevens again, fine band director at LP High School, and want to thank Dr. Stephen Robleski at LP for setting us up with that halftime interview. And Mike, if you could go over some first half scoring. I know for LP it's been predominantly two players.
Yeah, pretty easy to go over these stats right now. It's Mikey Hartman with 10 points and 2 3-pointers and 2 layups. Then you've got Sotelo with a bucket, and the other scoring, a free throw by Hill, and 4 layups by Persic. That brings up the 21 points. On the other side for Washington, kind of the same story here. Not a whole lot of diversity in the scoring. Martin with 7 points, Lewis with 4, Kaminsky with 2, and James Johnson, the big man, with 8 points for the Panthers.
So we'll see who maybe steps up, somebody but top 2 or 3 players in the second half and make some plays. We're going to take our final break. We'll come back. We'll be ready for second half action. 21-21 LP in Washington here on this Saturday afternoon from LP High School. Jeremy and Mike back after this.
Subway in LaSalle would like to make your day with their new meal of the day. Get a 6-inch sub, a small drink, and 2 cookies for only $6.99. Want more? Upgrade to a foot-long for just $3 extra. The best part? The sub changes every day, so you can enjoy a new deal all week long. Looking to make your day even better? Order through the free Subway app, and your meal of the day will be ready when you arrive. Plus, earn points for Subway Cash with MVP rewards. Get the meal of the day today, only $6.99 at Subway in LaSalle.
Hey, this is Mark at Someone's in the Kitchen in Princeton. We've got a spanking new contemporary kitchen display for you to see, featuring Zona Vita cabinets. That's Zona Vita, meaning living space. These cabinets are made for living, all right. Wow, sleek Italian styling, smooth German engineering, organized by our designers for your active life right here in America. Better come and see, and let's imagine together at Someone's in the Kitchen in Princeton.
Where can you find deals from Starved Rock local businesses? On the Second Chance auction at starvedrock.media. You'll find everything from wine tasting, golf and water park passes, to RPS toys and gift cards from Time Craft Kitchen, That Guy's Secret, Hunter Handyman, The Locker Room, and more. Go to starvedrock.media now while selection's best, and grab a bargain while they last. It's the WLPO Starved Rock Media Second Chance auction.
From Princeton to Ottawa, Mendota to Streeter, and everywhere in between, it's Starved Rock Local, 1039 WLPO.
Well, we're underway in the second half. Nick Olivero for LP misses a 3 and rebound by the Washington Panthers. And Washington with a chance to get their first lead of the day. They've tied it up a few times, and they've never had the lead in this one against LP. Johnson throws it away. And wow, nobody ran and got the ball. Oh, nope. It's going to be over and back. Yep. Okay.
LP knew it was going to be their ball, so they could have held back. And
now, that being said, if a Cavalier probably tried to dash,
that's right.
They may have had a layup. Yeah. I think Coach Seneca was thinking that same thing down on the LP baseline. But the Cavaliers do force a turnover, 21 all. LP with the basketball here. Jeremy Aiken, Mike Berry on 1039 WLPO. Of course, 5 o'clock hour now, so Sotelo goes to the baseline. It's cut off. Back out to Braylon Bond. He finds Marian Persic. They clear out the lane. If Marian wants it, he'll go. Spins, jumper, back iron, no good. Rebound, Lewis for Washington. Quickly ahead, Johnson, layup good. And there's Washington's first lead of the game. It comes at minute 20 into the second half. 23-21. Washington leads LP in a highly competitive game here. Washington out of the Mid-Illini Conference. LP out of the Interstate 8. Central Illinois versus Northern Illinois here. And a turnover. Mike Hartman tried to feed it into Persic, and it was knocked away and stolen by Washington. Here's Martin, no look pass to Johnson, charge.
Yep. Second foul for Johnson.
Nice job by Sotelo for taking that charge for LP. Seen a couple charges today taken by both teams.
Schermerhorn not going to his bench yet.
Nope. LP against that press. They throw it long. Olivero wide open three. No. Olivero's still not on the score sheet. Right? He has 0 points. Washington beats LP down the court, but they missed the layup. Luke Kamensky, and then LP quickly ahead. Here's Hartman to the basket, blocked but fouled, and that could be on Johnson again.
If it is, that's going to be it's going to be his third foul.
As you can see, the Washington coach with his hands behind his head and arms high. Oh, nope, they're going to give it on Martin. I guess he got him with the body because Johnson went up to block the shot. Here's Hartman to the free throw line. Mikey makes the first. LP looking to tie this one back up. They've led most of the afternoon.
11 points for Hartman now, looking for 12.
Mikey, early candidate for Illinois Valley Credit Union Player of the Game as he hits another one. So we're tied at 23. 2 minutes into this third quarter. We got ourselves a ball game here between LP and Washington. Here come the Panthers. Kaminsky out top looking for the pick. He gets it, left-handed dribble. Kicks it out to Lewis. Lewis out top to Pierce Martin. Martin over to Will Martin. Back to Pierce Martin. To James Johnson, guarded by Persic. Both teams man-to-man defense all game long. Johnson drives to the basket. He's cut off. Takes a jump shot, missed it, and a rebound cleared by Persic of LP. Quickly ahead to Olivero. Olivero puts his shoulder down, kicks it out. Persic, three, short. Off the front iron, rebound Johnson of Washington. If you're Washington, Mike, I think you live with Persic shooting a three.
You do, yeah. There's a three.
Yep, the other way, that was Will Martin, number 3 for Washington with the three.
His third of the game. Gets him 11 points.
Panthers with their biggest lead of the day, 3 points. Olivero goes to work, still struggling to score. Nick left it short. Here come the Panthers. Will Martin, shot no good, gets his own rebound, taps it out. 3 on the way, no good by Will. And rebound by Bond. A long pass ahead to Mikey Hartman. Up, he got bumped, no foul. Rebound Olivero, and he's going to get pushed to the floor. So the Cavaliers will keep it, but thought Hartman might have gotten fouled on his shot.
Yeah, it looked like it.
They let it go, so LP will instead inbound. And that is a third foul for Washington's Luke Kaminsky. So he'll check out. And Colt Craghead will check in off the bench. Here's Olivero. LP down 26-23. Finds Persic. Marion out top to Sotelo. Sotelo in the corner to Olivero. LP trying to get Olivero going, but just can't get off the schneid here in the third quarter. Here's Hartman.
He's had some good looks at the top of the key. Just can't get him anything to fall.
Sotelo kind of caught Olivero by surprise. Nick is able to get it, the pass. Out top to Hartman. We're closing in on halfway through this third quarter. There we go. Oh, and Olivero still just couldn't get it to go. And Coach Seneca claps, applause. He said, you know what? That's the shot we wanted. But Olivero just kind of snake bit right now. Luckily, it went out of bounds off Washington. So the Cavaliers will maintain possession. Down 26-23. Persic out top to Mikey Hartman. There's Olivero with 3. No good. Rebound Bond. A big rebound by Braylon.
Nice play by Bond.
And he gets his first basket of the day. A strong rebound by Bond for LP, and he put it back up and in off the glass.
He's had a couple of nice rebounds at both ends of the court on consecutive possessions.
Washington lead down to 1. Martin kicks it out. Lewis thought about the 3. Instead, he'll drive. And wide open is Will Martin. Good.
He's on fire.
Yep. Heat check from Will Martin of Washington. Our heat check brought to you by Town & Country Services. Mikey Hartman spinning, puts it up. Too hard off the glow. Olivero got boxed out and fouled on the offensive rebound.
That Lewis with the foul?
Yeah, and that's already going to be, I think, well, I guess not already. We're almost 5 minutes into the quarter, but that's 4 fouls on Washington. So next foul on Washington puts LP at the line for 2. The Cavaliers have not committed a foul here in the second half. Hartman with a handoff from Persic gives it over to Olivero. Olivero hands it off to Bond. 29-25 Washington. Here's Olivero, left-handed dribble. Corner to Persic. Marion looking. Still looking. Bounce pass out to Mikey Hartman. We're down to 3 minutes in the third quarter. Here's Bond looking to beat his man off the dribble, and he turns it over. And here come the Panthers. Will Martin going to pull it out. Hands it off to Davidson. Back to Will Martin. 29-25 Washington, and they're looking to add to that lead. Johnson with Persic on him. He's calling for the screen. He gets it. Dribbles right. Johnson surveying. Baseline. Tough shot. Got it to go.
Wow. What a shot by Johnson on the baseline.
Timeout LP. And it's a full timeout. We'll take him with him. 31-25 Washington. Back after this.
Full timeout.
Breaks down on the basketball court, you've got the rest of the game to make up for it. When something breaks down at home, you need prompt and professional service. Town & Country Services has their phones manned 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so your problems and questions are all taken care of promptly and professionally. Town & Country offers free estimates and affordable rates, are licensed professionals, and have been a staple in the Illinois Valley since 1919. When you need prompt professional service, call Town & Country Services in Tonka or Princeton.
Town & Country Services.
Yo, what's up? I'm Josh, the dude that does roofs from AGG Roofing in LaSalle. If you've been thinking about a new roof, I'm telling you, brother, man, now is the time to lock in at today's cost, and you don't pay till the job is done. With cold weather on the way, don't wait. Make sure your roof and gutter systems are ready for winter. All full roof and gutter replacements at AGG Roofing come with a 10-year leak-free guarantee maintenance warranty. Take advantage of our free inspections, no down payments, and fast approval, low-interest financing. AGG Roofing, putting a roof over your head.
If you're planning a wedding, congratulations. Now let the Starved Rock Media Wedding Show make your special day everything you ever dreamed it could be. The area's largest and longest-running wedding show returns to the amazing barn at Hornbaker Gardens, Sunday, February 2nd. You meet dozens of businesses, from venues, planners, and caterers to photographers and DJs. And one bride wins $500 to spend at any show sponsor. Sign up now at starvedrock.media, and we'll see you Sunday, February 2nd in Princeton at the Starved Rock Media Wedding Show.
An Illinois Valley tradition for sports continues on 103.9 WLPO. Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock.
Jeremy Ick and Mike Berry back, and LP works it down low. Marion Persic with a bucket, and that gets LP back within 4, 31-27.
Gets Marion into double figures tonight.
Hartman and Marion both in double figures for the Cavaliers. They're going to need more for them to come back and pick up this win. Johnson, 3, no good. Rebound, a swat by Braylon Bond. As he says, get that out of here. Colt Craghead got the offensive rebound initially for Washington, but Braylon Bond with a nice block for LP.
Yeah, Bond off the bench, playing some big defensive moments here.
Craghead will shoot a 3, almost air ball. Rebound fought for, comes to Johnson. Puts it up and in. That's just a tough break for LP. Persic got bumped, and he's going to go to line for 2. That was really a silly foul by Washington, as Mariano was just passing it ahead to Hartman. And that'll be a third foul on Will Martin.
That could come into play here in the fourth quarter, Jeremy. We're coming up on the end of the third, but Martin with already 13 points tonight.
Yeah, he's been their 3-point guy today for Washington. Here's Persic. Marion's first free throw is short. Front iron, no good. So we stay at 33-27. Washington. 1:39 to go here in the third quarter, as Will Martin will probably sit out the rest of the quarter for Washington. Persic, nothing but net on that second free throw. So we're down to 5 now. 33-28. The Cavaliers trail the visiting Panthers here on this Saturday afternoon. Here comes Johnson to Lewis to Craghead for Washington. Looking down low for Johnson, who's guarded by Sotelo. So they took Persic off of Johnson, LP did on defense. Out top with the ball was number 23, Pierce Martin. Over to Craghead. Crossover dribble, drives, no, missed it. And rebound, fought for Mikey Hartman to the floor. Still fighting for it. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow to Washington. So both teams diving, scrapping hard for the ball. And the Panthers will get the ball. So possession arrow will flip back now to LP for the rest, for the next jump ball. 33-28, Washington with the lead over LP, 1:04 to go. Washington to inbound underneath their own hoop. Could get a 5-second call. Instead, they'll call a timeout. And it's just going to be a 30-second timeout. That'll give us another chance to do our Subway of LaSalle scoreboard update. Tri-County girls. St. Bede with a win over Dwight, 46-39. So Coach Patak's Bruins with a win. Henry St. Atchwine girls fall to Roanoke Benson, 54-20. And let's see what we got for the NFL. The Chiefs leading the Texans midway through the third, 13-6. And of course, later tonight will be the Commanders and the Lions in NFL playoff action. Back here after the 30-second timeout, 33-28 as LP forced Washington to take that timeout as they were causing havoc on the inbounds play. Washington to inbound underneath their own hoop. And they throw it long to Johnson. And he still keeps it in the front court. Holding the ball out top, a minute to go here in the third quarter. Johnson guarded by Sotelo, kicks it over to Pierce Martin. Martin, left-handed dribble, drives, cut off. And he's still looking for somebody. He throws a hook shot up, no good. Rebound tap controlled by Sotelo. Ahead, Olivero, layup, no, missed it. Nick is still just struggling. Just could not get the layup to go, and Washington gets the rebound with that 5-point lead. 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Here is Lewis out top to Craghead. In the corner to Davidson. Washington may hold for one. We're down to 20 seconds in the third quarter. Lewis looking for a screen. Instead, he's going to go to work, driving himself. Layup, good.
Nice quick move by Lewis. 6 points for him.
Andre Lewis with a big bucket. Washington up 7. Persic for 3. Air ball, no good. With 1.9 seconds to go, and the Panthers will have one last shot at it. They're looking long. They're throwing it long, looking for Johnson. And Hartman taps it away. Johnson gets a shot off. Wow, it was on target.
It was on target.
From the very deep corner, missed it.
The no-look 3. So
LP's got work to do. This game was tied at 21 at half. But Washington outscores LP 14-7 in the third. Coming back with the fourth quarter brought to you by Spring Valley City Bank and Moments. 35-28 Washington over LP. Back after this.
Success. For 119 years, Spring Valley City Bank has been a trusted partner, helping our neighbors with their banking. I'm Stan Wolf. Spring Valley City Bank believes in relationships and experience. Our knowledgeable lenders have a strong commitment to you and provide a solid foundation for the community. Visit our Spring Valley or Peru locations or call today for an appointment. Do business with your friends and neighbors at Spring Valley City Bank. An equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Not all local is created equal. This is Starved Rock Local. 1039 WLPO.
Jeremy Aiken, Mike Berry back at LP, and Washington with a big third quarter there, outscoring the Cavaliers 14-7. Mike, a big part of that, of course, the outside shooting of Washington's Will Martin. Some threes in that quarter. And
Yep, 13 points altogether for Martin. They do have a Martin and Lewis, but it's been the Martin and Johnson show for Washington tonight.
And, of course, the story for LP, they tried to get Nick Olivero going in that quarter, but Nick just snake bit today. Here come the Cavaliers. Persich goes to the hoop and forced the shot up in a smart play by Marion to throw up the shot. He had really no shot of making it, but he was able to get a shooting foul called on Washington.
Pierce Martin's third foul.
Okay.
That should be his third foul of the game. They got 2 up on the scoreboard, but I may have miscounted.
Marion misses the first free throw, and back in for Washington is Will Martin. And he will come in for Pierce Martin. They got to guard Will Martin for LP. He's been the dagger from outside. See if Marion can go 1 for 2 again on the free throw line. He can. Yep. So shooting 50% from the stripe today. 35-29, the lead is 6. Washington against this press to inbound, and then LP backs off. Here is Johnson for the Panthers. Kicks it over to Will Martin in the corner to Lewis. Lewis, strong drive to the basket, missed it. Offensive rebound, though, crackhead for Washington. He kicks it back out top to Will Martin. Here's Lewis against Persich. Lewis spins, a wild shot, gets the bounce. They got a front, hit the front of the iron and bounced in. 37-29 Washington. Marion going to work.
Nice pass.
A wide open Sotelo.
There he is.
Out top to Hartman.
There
3.
it is.
That's big. Sotelo really passed up a layup, and Coach Seneca threw up his arms, but it ended up well for LP.
Hopefully that gets him some energy here. The crowd's getting into it now.
We're in the fourth quarter, brought to you by Spring Valley City Bank. 37-32, Washington over LP. Here is Lewis over to Johnson. He drives, spins, floater in the lane, got it. Not much Sotelo could do defensively. James Johnson with a strong drive. Here is Sotelo, and he turns it over.
Johnson with the steal, the deflection.
Washington putting on the press, and that causes an LP turnover. 39-32 Panthers, 6:30 to go in the ball game. Now Washington going to spread it out a little bit. And Lewis going to go to work against Persich, and he loses it. Let's see if we're going to get a foul on Washington, I think. Bond had it, and then he got his feet taken out, and that's going to be 4 on Will Martin.
That's huge. One more and he's out. But Martin with 13 points tonight.
So Lewis tried to do a little too much one-on-one there for Washington, and he ended up losing the ball. And
Martin's going to have a seat on the bench.
Yeah, that's the biggest story if you're Washington, is it takes out one of your best players with 4 fouls. 39-32. Let's see if LP can get some points on this trip. Here's Hartman. He's had the hot hand for the Cavaliers from outside. Olivero to the hoop. No. Missed it, but rebound Sotelo out top Persich. And he tried to kick it to Hartman. It's deflected. LP's got numbers. Hartman inside.
Nice.
There we go. Oh, and Olivero missed it again. Nick Olivero just having one of those days. And Sotelo, though, picked up his teammate, got the rebound, and he'll go to the line. Wow.
Everyone has one of those days,
Wow.
and this is a game that Olivero will likely want to forget.
Yeah. And Coach Seneca kind of giving him a pep talk here, I think. 39-32. Big free throws here for Sotelo. First one is in and out. No good. So Cavaliers missing a first, making a second the last few trips to the free throw line. And when you're trailing, you love to make up the deficit with no time running. Second free throw for Sotelo is up, and it is good. So back to a 2-possession game, 39-33. Still plenty of time in this one. 5:45 to go. Washington already 3 fouls in the quarter. LP has not had a foul. In fact, I don't think LP's had a foul in the second half.
They haven't. I don't think they have either.
Lewis out top to Kamensky, and they go down low to Johnson, guarded by Sotelo. Johnson backs it out. He's backing in against Sotelo. A little booty ball. Johnson layup, got it. Wow, just a scoop layup. Nice move down low by Johnson. And the lead is back up to 8 for Washington, 41-33. Here's Olivero. Nick dribbles out top to Bond, kicks it over to Persich. Hartman drives baseline layup, good.
Nice.
Yeah, Mikey's too much speed for his defender there. Saw it on the football field all season long at the wide receiver spot. Mikey's got a lot of speed to burn.
16 points for Hartman.
41-35. Washington's lead is back to 6. 4:45 to go in the ball game. Johnson out top. Hands it off to Craghead. In the corner to Davidson, and we got a whistle. We got an offensive foul. Away from the ball. Maybe an illegal screen. Yeah, offensive foul. It looks like it's going on Lewis. Andre Lewis is second. So that's as good as a turnover.
It is, yep.
Here we go. LP trying to get it maybe to a one-possession game with a 3. 41-35. 4.5 minutes to go. Sotelo to Persic. Mariana in the corner to Olivero. Looking down low. Nobody there. Instead goes back out top to Bond. To Sotelo. Hartman inside. Persic. Reverse layup. No.
Oh, couldn't get it.
Fought for the rebound, but it's cleared by Johnson. They got a good look. Marion reverse layup. Just couldn't get it over the rim. And 41-35 Washington. We're nearing the halfway point of the Spring Valley Citibank fourth quarter. Johnson still with the ball, driving to the hoop. And he's going to draw the foul on Persic.
That's Persic second foul.
So Johnson will go to the line for 2.
Johnson with 18 points leads all scorers in this game.
He's been a handful from the very beginning. Big part of Washington getting back into that one in the first half as LP controlled it. First free throw, no good. Back iron. So we'll have one more. 41-35 Washington over LP. Cavaliers still plenty of time to make up the deficit. 4:01 to go in the ball game. Second free throw by Johnson is no good.
No good. Long rebound, though.
Offensive rebound, Washington. He missed it so bad, Mike.
Yep, it made it easy rebound for Washington.
Johnson goes to the hoop. Shot, no. Rebound out of bounds off Washington. So LP dodges a bullet there.
Yep.
As they gave Washington an extra opportunity.
Stay within 6. Lead's been as big as 8. But
and here come the Cavaliers down 41-35. Persic way out top finds Braylon Bond out top to Olivero. Olivero still just can't get off the schneid here today. Gives it to Mikey Hartman. He's looking for Persic down low. Nothing there. Mikey takes a couple dribbles. Marion for 3. No good. Rebound Olivero, and he's going to go to the line because they're going to get Lewis with the overzealous box out.
Here's a good chance for Olivero to get that shooting touch back with nobody in his face.
So let's see if Olivero can get in the scoring column here with free throws. He's been playing hard. He's had some shots, but just haven't been able to get him to go down. Free throw is good. A couple substitutes in for Washington. Will Martin in with those 4 fouls. And Pierce Martin back in. So 2 of the starting 5 for Washington come back in with 3:25 to go in this game. Second free throw for Nick Olivero is up, and it is good. Nothing but net.
All right. Little confidence there for Nick.
41-37. Washington with the 4-point lead against LP. LP is going to shoot 2 free throws the west of the way. Washington spreading things out here. Pierce Martin by the LP logo. Looking to beat Bond off the dribble. Bond cuts him off, and he gets it back out top to Johnson. Down to 3 minutes to play. Johnson almost lost it. Corner 3. Wow, a dagger. He found Dean Davidson, number 21, in the corner.
His first points.
Wow.
First points of the night.
There's Olivero, misses a 3. Rebound Bond. Had it knocked away, and LP will keep it. So Olivero just couldn't get the answer to go down for LP. That would have been huge. 44-37 Washington, 2:44 to go. Cavaliers inbound. Hartman to Persic. Out top to Sotelo. Sotelo holding the ball out top. Takes a few dribbles. He'll fire a 3. No good. Rebound. Mikey Hartman had it. Oh, he got fouled. Yep, taking him out. Took, and I think that'll be Martin? It. Yep, that'll be it for Will Martin.
Yep.
He took Hartman out. So Will Martin has fouled out. And checking in for Washington is Luke Kaminsky.
Martin really their outside threat tonight. So
So Mikey Hartman will go to the line for 2. You like your chances for LP with Hartman at the line. Mikey's free throw, nothing but net. Trying to make it a 5-point game with this one. Again, LP's in the bonus the rest of the afternoon. Only 1 foul for LP, so if they get to the point where they need to send Washington to the free throw line, they got a little ways to go. Hartman makes the second. LP is going to run a full court press here. 44-39 of Washington. LP going to back off that press. I'm kind of surprised. Here in Washington in the front court now. Martin guarded by Bond. Martin still dribbling. Over to Johnson. Washington again spreading things out. Johnson going to the basket. Stops. And just a smooth little runner in the lane. And Johnson.
Seen that a few times tonight.
46-39. Sotelo the other way for LP. Shot no good. Rebound cleared by Washington's Pierce Martin. Down under 2 minutes. They get it ahead to Lewis. They thought about a 3, but he kicked it back out smartly.
They can slow things down now. Under 2 minutes left to go, up by 7.
LP got it back within 4 a few minutes ago, but it's up to 7. Will Martin goes to the basket and lays it in. Wow, this offense, this spread offense has worked wonders for Washington. Persic quickly ahead. Marion forces a shot. No good. Rebound to Washington. Things are falling apart here late for the Cavaliers. They trail by 9. Here's Davidson, hand off to Johnson, and we get a foul on LP. Again, that's only their second foul.
It's either on Olivaro or Hartman.
Mikey Hartman, only his first.
Biggest lead of the game for Washington.
48-39 Panthers. Lewis corner. They thought about a 3 instead of kick it back out. Lewis double teamed. Ball's up for grabs. Who's got it? Johnson gets it for Washington. LP had a shot at a steal there, just couldn't get it. And they'll foul. Hartman fouls Lewis. 1:02 to go here. That's the second on Mikey. 48-39 Washington. Offense has been hard to come by this afternoon for both teams overall. And they inbound it to Johnson. He's double teamed and he's fouled again by Hartman. Mikey all of a sudden has 3 fouls.
He's doing all the foul work.
Yeah.
4 team fouls now for LP.
So the next one will send Washington to the line. Inbounding for the Panthers is Pierce Martin. Looking fine. Oh, Sotelo knocked it away, and Washington will inbound. We're 1 minute now. 1 minute remaining here in the fourth quarter. 48-39 the Panthers over the Cavaliers. Oh, they're going to call a foul. Wow, I didn't think he called. I thought he just called it out of bounds. So now Washington will go to the line. The foul on Sotelo, his first. And back to the line for Washington is James Johnson. And free throw is up and good. He missed 2 the last time. And biggest lead of the afternoon, as Mike had alluded to earlier, Washington finally gets that double-digit lead.
21 points for Johnson. Make it still 21.
Spins out. 49-39. LP down 10. They have the ball. Bond over to Sotelo to Olivero. Nick layup blocked by Johnson. That again is just the story of the day.
Exclamation point.
Johnson's been a stud, and Olivero just hasn't had it today. And we got a timeout on the floor, a full timeout. We'll take it as well, as there is 43 seconds to go. Washington leading LP 49-39. Back after this.
Imagine being hours from home when suddenly this happens. A father and his son were recently driving through on 80 when a deer ran out in front of them. They were fine, but their car, not so much. They ended up at Heartland Auto Body in Princeton, where the man's wife says, Heartland exceeded our expectations by far, making managing the repair remotely much easier. And the car looks great. Whether you're close to home or hundreds of miles away, it's good to know you've got good people to help you through. Heartland Auto Body in Princeton.
Don't you just love a good snow or ice storm? They are nice to watch from your couch all snuggled in. Then bam! Everything goes black and your power is out. Oy vey! Looking out your window, the neighbors with the Kohler generator are still warm and cozy. Here at Triple Service, we now have the answer to Mother Nature's mood swings. Call Triple Service today to get your generator installed so you can stay warm and cozy too. Visit us online at tripleserviceinc.com or call 539-3828.
Listen on FM 1039, AM 1220 with the free WLPO app, or ask your smart speaker to play 1039 WLPO. Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock.
Jeremy Aiken, Mike Berry back. LP with the full court press. Washington breaks it, and they went up for a layup, and I'm going to say it was last touch by LP. 33 seconds to go. Washington up by 10. Let's see if LP fouls or not.
Doesn't look like they're going to now.
No, they might just play this one out, look for a steal. Martin double teamed, and he finds Kaminsky. And they are reaching in, but no foul called. Davidson finds a cutting Martin, and he'll kick it back out. We're down to 12 seconds, and yeah, this one's just going to finish this way, it looks like. 49-39, Washington owns the second half. We were tied at the half. And the Panthers with a big third quarter doubling up LP, and they never look back. Washington 49, LP 39. Back with some final numbers after this on 1039 WLPO.
Drop the kids off. Get to work on time. Pick the kids up. Get them to practice. You need more time in your day.
Hi, I'm Steve Piano with Illinois Valley Credit Union in Peru and Princeton. At IVCU, we know you don't need one more thing. That's why IVCU is here to help with free online and mobile banking. IVCU is at your fingertips anytime, anywhere, any place with personalized banking solutions that fit your busy lifestyle. To learn more, visit IVCU's new website today, ivcu.com. IVCU, you are who we are.
Illinois Valley Credit Union, member NCUA.
Start your day with Rod and Tom. Then get updates throughout the day on 1039 WLPO. Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock. Classic Rock. Classic Rock.
Are you an 8th grade student or the parent of an 8th grader? Then Marquette Academy has an amazing opportunity for you. Hi, this is Mindy McConaughey, admissions director. We're giving away a full and half-year tuition to 2 lucky incoming freshmen. Join us Wednesday, January 22nd for our annual high school open house at 6 p.m. There will be an activity fair with athletics, clubs, organizations, and guided tours. Find out about scholarships and meet the Crusader family Wednesday, January 22nd, starting at 6 p.m. at Marquette Academy's high school open house.
If you're planning a wedding, congratulations. Now, the Starved Rock Media Wedding Show. Make your special day everything you ever dreamed it could be. The area's largest and longest-running wedding show returns to the amazing barn at Hornbaker Gardens, Sunday, February 2nd. You'll meet dozens of businesses, from venues, planners, and caterers to photographers and DJs. And one bride wins $500 to spend at any show sponsor. Sign up now at starvedrock.media, and we'll see you Sunday, February 2nd in Princeton at the Starved Rock Media Wedding Show.
The biggest games and the best matchups are on 1039 WLPO. Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock. Classic Rock. Classic Rock.
Jeremy Aiken and Mike Berry back here on 1039 WLPO and Starved Rock Media. And the final score, 49-39. Washington comes in and beats LP. Mike Berry, obviously, LP got off to a good start. They led 12-8 after one. Washington picked up the defensive pressure, fought the back, and got it tied at the half. And then some outside shots made by Miller in the third, and just the continuous play for Johnson. And Washington outscored LP 28-18 in that second half, and LP just didn't have enough big plays in him today.
They didn't. They struggled shooting the ball. And really the defensive change that Washington made in the second quarter, we saw that with the pressure and the full court press, and that really caused some problems for LP, and that's what tied it up. And then they just continued that momentum through the second half, and the lead just kept getting bigger and bigger.
Obviously, Mikey Hartman and Marian Persic led the way. You got some final numbers for us?
Yeah, we can go over those numbers right now. Mikey Hartman led LP in scoring with 18 points. Eric Sotelo with 3. Olivero with 2. He struggled tonight shooting. Yeah. And then Persic with 12 points tonight. Bond with 2 off the bench, and Hill with a free throw to round out the scoring for LP.
Yeah, that big story, and Nick just had one of those days where Olivero normally is a double-figure scorer for LP, and whether it be layups that would rim out, a wide-open 3 would rim out. He got on the board finally with those 2 free throws. Yep. That's one of those things. If he makes half the shots that he normally makes, this could have been a different game today. And you could tell Coach Seneca, and I give him credit, trying to draw plays for Olivero in that third quarter to get one of his top players going. And like you said, even the best players have some of those nights.
Yep, it's just one of those nights, and you know that they've got a game Tuesday night. They'll come back to action on the road, and hopefully a couple days to digress and relax and get back to it.
Yeah, and LP obviously got a conference win last night, so that's always key. So you learn from this one. It was a tough game. Washington's always a good basketball program. A nice non-conference game for LP as they fall again, 49-39. We're going to take another break. Jeremy Aiken, Mike Berry here. We'll wrap things up from LP High School after this. Again, your final score, Washington 49, LP 39 on 103.9 WLPO and on the Starved Rock Media YouTube channel.
Hey, Possum, you see that gorgeous sport car coming this way? You want to jump out in front of it zigzag style, make them go in a ditch?
What's the point, Raccoon? They just take it to Heartland Auto Body and be fixed up like new.
They still at 1515 West Peru Street in Princeton?
Yep, you know Denny the Deer?
I love Denny the Deer.
Well, he messed up the front end of a truck 2 weeks ago. Saw it last night. It was like nothing happened. Heartland Auto Body fixed it up so good, they even handled the insurance paperwork.
Those guys are going to put us out of business. Guess it's time to get a real job, huh? Think they'd hire us as consultants?
For complete auto body and collision repair, plus paint, maintenance, and more, trust Heartland Auto Body. Give them a call at 879-7767.
You don't want to leave your home, but what if there was a place you could maintain your independence and enjoy the comforts of home with the security of community? That place is Greenfield Retirement Home in Princeton. Hi, this is Lynn Olds, administrator at Greenfield Retirement Home. Our sheltered care services are licensed by the state of Illinois and provide 24-hour licensed nurses, homemade food, housekeeping, and more. Saying goodbye to your home is tough, but Greenfield Retirement Home can make it easier. Call 815-872-2261 to schedule a tour today. Check us out on the web at greenfieldhome.org.
Yo, what's up? I'm Josh, the dude that does roofs from AGG Roofing in LaSalle. If you've been thinking about a new roof, I'm telling you, brother, man, now is the time to lock in at today's cost, and you don't pay till the job is done. With cold weather on the way, don't wait. Make sure your roof and gutter systems are ready for winter. All full roof and gutter replacements at AGG Roofing come with a 10-year leak-free guarantee maintenance warranty. Take advantage of our free inspections, no down payments, and fast approval, low interest financing. AGG Roofing, putting a roof over your head.
Where can you find deals from Starved Rock local businesses? On the Second Chance auction at starvedrock.media. You'll find everything from wine tasting, golf and water park passes, to RPS toys and gift cards from Timecraft Kitchen, That Guy's Secret, Hunter Handyman, The Locker Room, and more. Go to starvedrock.media now while selection's best and grab a bargain while they last. It's the WLPO Starved Rock Media Second Chance auction.
If Tom Petty, Bob Seeger, and John Mellencamp are some of your favorite players, stick around after the game. 103.9 WLPO, Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock.
Jeremy Aiken, Mike Berry back here at the postgame show at LP High School. The Cavaliers fall at home this afternoon to the visiting Washington Panthers, 49-39. This game was tied at half, but as Mike said, the defense was turned up on the pressure. And, Washington's offense, they spread it out and went kind of isolation, and the ISO, it led to drives down the lane, whether they be layups or wide open threes.
And Johnson was really the difference because he was shooting from outside. They had to come out and guard him, and then he was strong inside as well. So, yeah, just a difference there. for Washington and spreading out that defense.
So give them credit for making those adjustments. And again, LP, just a day where, last night they put up over 80 points. Today they didn't break 40.
That's right.
It just they were cold today. They had some good looks in their home gym, but just didn't get enough baskets to go. I want to thank our sponsors of LP basketball today, Heartland Auto Body, who brought you to the key of the game. Town & Country Services, our heat check sponsor. Subway of LaSalle, who provided the scoreboard update. Spring Valley City Bank, who brought you tonight's second and fourth quarters. And Illinois Valley Credit Union, which we do need to name a player of the game. Player of the game brought to you by Illinois Valley Credit Union in Peru and Princeton. Become a member today and unlock all the financial services that IVCU has to offer. Now, we'll be a homer, and we're not going to give it to James Johnson of Washington, but he does deserve mention. He was a great player.
Yep.
LP, I think it's either Hartman or Persich. I would say Mikey probably overall. Marion was kind of quiet in the second half.
Yep.
So I would say Mikey Hartman, player of the game.
I give it to Hartman as well. Just the shooting and the defense that he put on tonight. Good selection.
So Mikey Hartman is the Illinois Valley Credit Union player of the game. Special mention to Marion Persich.
Sure.
And for Washington's James Johnson, who was one of the best players that I've seen this year. Very solid player and really took the game over at times for the Washington Panthers. Want to thank, of course, Mike Redmond back at the studios engineering. Want to thank Mike Sabatini behind the camera on Starved Rock Media. Again, you can watch this game tonight. Watch it again tomorrow. And just go to YouTube. Search Starved Rock Media, and like I say, it's one of the few subscriptions without fine print, without money attached, and you can enjoy high school basketball. Our next broadcast will be Tuesday night from Kingman Gym in Ottawa, and it'll be Princeton at Ottawa. Should be a lot of fun Tuesday night. Have a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy some football. I know there's some playoff football going on today. A couple more games tomorrow. Big U of I basketball game tomorrow against Michigan State. So big sports weekend. Glad you chose us to be a part of your big weekend. Stay safe and stay warm. I know it's going to get really cold the next few days. And with that in mind, Monday morning, tune in to WLPO. Bookmark our website. If there are weather-related, I got to think some schools may not be either in session or going on time when it's going to be bitterly cold.
It's a holiday, too, on Monday.
Yeah,
so
it is
that helps.
a holiday, so some schools probably won't be in session anyway. But as always, bookmark our website and tune in with Rod and Tom Monday morning for any kind of weather announcements, as it is going to get dangerously cold in the valley these next few days. Want to thank you for watching and listening, and have a great rest of your weekend. Again, unfortunately, Washington came in and beat LP today 49-39. We'll see you Tuesday.
If you enjoyed this presentation of 103.9 WLPO Sports, WLPO proudly continues our tradition of bringing you the biggest games and best matchups for Illinois.